Borthakur IAS Academy, an endeavor of excellence.
Borthakur IAS Academy.
Hello everyone, welcome to another session of newspaper analysis at Borthakur's IAS Academy, Northeast's premier institute for UPSC and APSC preparations. Today we will be analyzing some of the important news from the Assam Tribune dated 27 March 2021 along with some other important news. Please like and share this video and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. In the description box below, we have provided the link for the e-paper so that you can download it from there. First news of today is regarding the first phase of assembly elections in the state on Saturday, that is 27th of March. Here the electors are going to decide the fate of 264 candidates in 47 constituencies. These constituencies spreads across the districts of Shonitpur, Bishwanath, a part of Nagaon, Golaghat, Jorhat, Majuli, Sibsagar, Saraideo, Lakhimpur, Dhemaji, Dibrugarh and Tinsukia. All total 81,09,815 general electors are there in the first phase, and out of them 40,77,210 are males and 40,32,481 are females. 124 of them belongs to the third gender. Webcasting will be enabled in the entire process to help them monitor the live polling process. And this is the 15th Legislative Assembly election, which is scheduled from March 27th to April 6th, and it will be organized in 3 phases, okay, to elect 126 MLAs in the Assam Legislative Assembly. Since there are 126 seats, so 64 is needed to gain the majority. The next news is regarding Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh's meeting with his South Korean counterpart 𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒃. There, in a meeting on Friday, new avenues were explored which will further expand the defense and military tie-ups of both the countries, and it will also provide multilateral initiatives which will promote long-lasting peace and stability in the region. South Korea has been a major supplier of weapons and military equipments to India. Especially in the year 2019, the two countries finalized a roadmap for cooperation in joint production of various land and naval systems. After India's Act East policy and South Korea's new Southern policy, there has been a rapid acceleration in the economic and strategic relations between the two countries. In the last decade, there has been a robust growth in the multidimensional aspects, okay, that includes nuclear disarmament, maritime security, regional economic cooperation, counter-terrorism and energy cooperation. We all know that our ties, relations with South Korea has been quite, friendly, and there are many positive aspects of this bilateral tie-up. But even then, there is immense potential in the Indian-South Korean relations, particularly in the realms of cultural and institutional exchanges. The next news is regarding the National Bank for Financing Infrastructure and Development Bill 2021, which has been passed by the Parliament, and this bill seeks to establish the NBFID as a principal development financial institutions for infrastructure financing. Now what this DFI, that is Development Financial Institution, does is that they provide some long-term finance assistance to those particular segments of the economy where the risks involved are quite high and beyond the limits of the commercial banks or other financial institutions. There are certain key features of this particular bill, and here the NBFID, that is National Bank for Financial Infrastructure and Development, it will be set up as a corporate body which will provide capital of about 1 lakh crore rupees, and initially the central government will own 100% share, which may subsequently be reduced up to 26%. The NBFID will have 2 distinct functions or objectives, okay. First one will be the financial objective and next one will be developmental objectives. Under financial objective, it is going to invest, lend and attract investments for the infrastructure projects partly located in India or entirely in India. And coming to the developmental objectives, it will be extending loans and advances for infrastructure projects, attracting investment from certain private sectors, facilitating the foreign participation in these infrastructure projects, and also facilitating dispute resolution and providing consultancy services to these infrastructure financings. The next news is regarding a novel bacterial strain which has been discovered at the International Space Station. This bacterial strain belongs to the family of 𝒐𝒏𝒂𝒉𝒂𝒅𝒐, and they have been isolated from different locations aboard the International Space Station. This new bacteria is can be of many different uses, okay, for plants as well as for the astronauts and the space tourists. In case of plant, the new bacteria, this contains genes which can fix the nitrogen, dissolve phosphate as well as assimilate potassium. All the three elements of nitrogen, phosphate and potassium, these three provides nutrients. They act as nutrients for the plants, okay, which will help them grow both on earth as well as in space. And this particular species, it has been found that they can reduce the stress of the plants which they undergo in the zero gravity condition in space. And third, most importantly, this particular discovery has helped in meeting the long-term needs of the astronauts, because they can help in space agriculture. This will benefit not just the astronauts but also the space tourists when they visit Moon and Mars. Next, recently Khajuraho temples of Madhya Pradesh, they were in news because 𝒏𝒂𝒉𝒂𝒂𝒃 Convention Center was inaugurated at Khajuraho. Khajuraho temple, it is a group of Hindu and Jain temples in Madhya Pradesh, and was built by the Chandela dynasty rulers between 950 to 1050 AD, and they depict various forms like meditation, spiritual teachings, wrestling, royalty, kinship, and most significantly erotic art. Khajuraho temples are included in the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the temples are famous for their Nagara style architectural symbolism. Here, the Ministry of Tourism has launched the Meetings, Incentives, Conference and Exhibition Roadshow Meet in India to promote India as a MICE destination. This which will essentially increase the business tourism and will draw domestic as well as international tourists to a destination. This was all for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and share, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you again tomorrow with another session of newspaper analysis only at Borthakur IAS Academy. Till then, take care and keep learning.
Borthakur IAS Academy. প্রস্তুতি আৰু অধ্যয়নৰ নিৰ্ভৰযোগ্য ঠিকনা।
Borthakur IAS Academy